My project is on constipation. All constipation really does is it makes it harder for you to poop. It affects your colon, and all your colon does is removes water and nutrients from partially digested food. After that, all that's left is poop. It moves through the colon until it's in your rectum, where it stays until you poop. It's important because if the stool doesn't leave your body, it can harm you. Like who wants stool stuck in their colon? Nobody wants that. It occurs when stool is left in your colon for too long, and the colon ends up absorbing too much water from the stool. This causes the stool to become hard and dry, making it harder to poop. It can also cause pain in the stomach area since there is stool built up. It can also feel like there's more poop even after you're done. And nobody wants pain in their stomach or for it to feel like there's more poop after you're done. Constipation isn't exactly caused by a specific condition. It's actually hard to find the cause of constipation since it's not caused by a specific condition. But some of the reasons could be not having enough time when you poop, eating foods like high fat meats, dairy products, eggs, sweets, and processed foods, or just not having enough fluids, or ignoring the urge to poop. Like, for example, if you're pooping and you're rushed, you might not finish and there's gonna be stool left over. Or if you have to poop but choose not to, you might get constipated. Constipation can affect anyone and everyone. It can happen in babies, children, adults, elderly people, it doesn't matter. But it affects twice as many women as men. This is because of the increase in progesterone level in women. That's just something that's a big part in your reproductive system. But otherwise, being constipated could really happen to anyone. But some diseases that can cause it are irritable bowel syndrome, diabetes, hypercalcemia, where there's too much calcium in the bloodstream, underactive thyroid gland, and a bunch more. Having harder poops is one of the symptoms. Pooping less than 3 times a week feels like there's more poop after you're done. All symptoms of constipation. The symptoms are harmful because constipation can mess up your colon if too much stool is built up, and it can cause pain. If it goes untreated, it can cause hemorrhoids because straining during bowel movements can cause the veins in your lower rectum to swell, which is known as hemorrhoids. You may also experience blood in your stool. This is from straining too hard to poop, which can cause rectal bleeding. Some stool softeners, like stuff to fix being constipated, like Colis and Surfac, can moisten the stool and make it easier to clear your bowels. Tap water can also help in this situation. The water can have soap or not, it doesn't really matter. This will moisten the stool and make it much easier to poop. More water is helpful, but too much can be harmful. Some of the ways you could decrease your risk of developing this condition is stay on a consistent eating plan and poop whenever you have to, so stool doesn't build up in the colon. For example, eat foods that prevent constipation, like bread, pasta, black beans, lentils, apples, oranges, carrots, broccoli, and a bunch more. Or you could eat a lot of food all the time and then switch to smaller amounts of food too fast. That can cause constipation. You can also eat only what you need to and not overeat or undereat as to not cause constipation or just poop whenever you need to.